Have you ever felt like you're too dependent in relationships, or maybe too distant? The way we attach to others, often shaped in childhood, can deeply impact our adult relationships. Today, we're diving into what healing looks like for anxiously attached individuals and how both anxious and avoidant types can grow into healthier, more balanced relationships. If you're anxiously attached, relationships can feel like a lifeline, like you need someone else to survive emotionally. Your nervous system may go into overdrive when you feel rejected, ignored, or disconnected. That's because your internal bucket of emotional needs often feels empty, and you look outside yourself, especially to your partner, to fill it. But here's the hard truth. When your bucket is empty, every unmet need feels like an emergency. You might become clingy, overly accommodating, or even angry and demanding when your partner can't meet those needs. Not because you're dramatic or needy, but because you never learned how to meet your emotional needs yourself. The key to healing anxious attachment is learning to recognize your own needs and start meeting them from within. Ask yourself, do I know what I'm feeling right now? What do I actually need in this moment? Can I offer myself kindness, reassurance, or comfort? When you learn to consistently fill your own bucket, even just halfway, you shift from desperation to empowerment. You no longer depend on others to validate your worth, soothe your anxiety, or prove you're lovable. You know how to give those things to yourself. This doesn't mean cutting people off or going it alone. It means showing up in a relationship with a stronger foundation, where love is something you choose, not something you chase. Healthy relationships are not built on dependence or extreme independence. They're built on interdependence. Interdependence means I can meet my own needs, and you can too. And together we support each other in beautiful, generous, non-demanding ways. It's a balanced dance of giving and receiving. You don't need your partner to survive emotionally, but their love becomes a beautiful addition to your life, not a remedy for emptiness. On the other end of the spectrum are dismissive avoidants. Often raised in environments where emotional needs were ignored or discouraged, they learn to be self-sufficient to a fault. For them, relying on others feels risky or even suffocating. Dismissive avoidants typically value autonomy, space, and independence. They believe, consciously or not, that everyone should meet their own needs and feel overwhelmed or engulfed when others expect emotional support from them. So while anxious types need to learn self-soothing, avoidants need to learn healthy connection. They need to understand that letting someone in doesn't mean losing themselves. It means expanding the emotional richness of their life. Then we have fearful avoidants, those with a mixed style. They crave closeness but fear it at the same time. Their healing journey depends on where they currently lean, more anxious or more avoidant. The goal remains the same, learning how to meet needs both independently and in connection with others. Ultimately, healing attachment wounds is about balance. It's about meeting your own emotional needs without walling off from others, and inviting your partner to do the same. Ask yourself, where do I over-rely on others? Where do I shut people out? What would it look like to hold myself and allow someone else to hold me too? True connection doesn't come from neediness or self-sufficiency. It comes from mutual wholeness. You are allowed to need, and you are capable of meeting your own needs. That's what real empowered love looks like.